In the small American town of Raven Creek, there stood an old and mysterious building known as Blackwood Hotel. Locals had a warning: never stay in room 309. But Jake Anderson, a 28-year-old YouTuber and paranormal investigator, didn't believe in ghost stories or local legends. One night, carrying his camera equipment, Jake checked into room 309 to prove that the rumors were fake. The room looked completely normal. There was a bed, an old wooden wardrobe, and a large mirror hanging on the wall. At exactly 3 a.m., Jake suddenly woke up. He felt as if someone had whispered his name. Jake. He sat up immediately and looked around. The room was empty. Then his eyes fell on the mirror. Everything in the reflection looked normal, except for one terrifying detail. In the mirror, Jake was still lying asleep on the bed. His throat went dry. Slowly, he turned and looked at the bed behind him. It was empty. But inside the mirror, his reflection remained asleep with its eyes closed. Jake stepped backward in fear. Then the reflection slowly opened its eyes and stared directly at him. A chill ran through his entire body. The reflection began to smile. It was not a human smile. It was something unnatural, something evil. Suddenly, the figure inside the mirror sat up and stood beside the reflected bed. Jake watched in horror as it reached toward the glass. Its hand passed through the mirror's surface as if it were made of water. Jake screamed and ran for the door. He grabbed the handle and pulled. The door wouldn't open. The lights began to flicker violently. Breathing heavily, Jake looked back toward the mirror. The thing had completely stepped out.